welcome back to Suryadev Property Matters. Now we can't really say that the monsoon has set in as yet, but when the skies do open up, how many buildings in the city will effectively make use of the downpour, and what exactly is the mechanism that goes into harvesting rainwater? Mr. Suresh and Mr. Jayakumar of Akshaya Homes will explain to us using 3 buildings as examples. In 2003, the Tamil Nadu state government passed an ordinance mandating that all old and new buildings should install rainwater harvesting structures. Chennai receives an average annual rainfall of 1200 to 1300 millimeters, and it makes tremendous sense to make use of all that abundant water. In rural areas, rainwater is harvested or collected in surface storage bodies like lakes, ponds, irrigation tanks and temple tanks. In urban areas, rainwater is harvested in a different manner. Let's take a look at how it's done.
Today we are going to view 3 Akshaya properties. Right now we are standing in Project Adair, 194 apartments, post which we will see our IT space on OMR, which is called the Stands Part, and move ahead to a smaller project in Adair, which is called the Arcadia. Though the mechanism for water harvesting remains the same, the capacity of it will depend on the size of the project. If you look at this particular building, we have these downtake pipes which are coming from the terrace. Through the grating, the rainwater comes down through this downtake pipe, goes into the collection chamber, which in turn is interconnected to this rainwater harvesting pit, which essentially it's made of concrete, and you have this percolation pit which consists of coarse aggregate, in which we have used blue metal to the depth of about 4 feet, and this is basically provided to filter the water, and this in turn increases the height of the water table.
At Adair, there are 64 percolation pits, each 4 feet in diameter, spread over 5.4 acres. One would imagine that maintenance of these chambers and pipes is no easy job.
The rainwater harvesting, there is no need of maintenance day to day. Day to day maintenance is enough. There is from the rainwater harvesting terrace, just clean the rainwater grating funnel once in a while. Cleaning of this grill and remove that whatever is the unwanted materials and loose particles, whatever is this thing, cleaning once a while is enough.
If these apparatuses are not maintained properly, leaves and other debris can clog up the system, causing waterlogging and stagnation in the terrace area, which can cause the water to overflow and greatly inconvenience the residents.
We do have a very good strong association which looks into all the problems in this complex, and last year we didn't have any problems during the rains. They do cleaning up and everything proper.
At Stands Park, a 1 lakh square feet IT complex by Akshaya Homes, the process is basically the same. The only difference is that the percolation pits are larger. They are 6 feet in diameter, and hence there are no collection chambers.
We also took the benefit of a well which was located on this property earlier. So we are draining out a lot of water which is flowing out from the terrace into the well also. And we have 8 percolation pits situated all across the periphery of this property.
At Arcadia, a complex of 8 apartments, rainwater harvesting is done on a much smaller scale, but with similar systems in place.
We have 3 collection chambers installed in this property, and like I mentioned earlier, it all depends on the size of the project, the way you want to treat your rainwater.
According to the Chennai Metro Water Board, if the average rainfall in Chennai is 1300 millimeters, consider a building with a flat terrace area of 100 square meters. If rainwater is harvested here, then in 1 year there will be rainwater on the terrace floor to a height of 1300 millimeters. Assuming that 60% of the total rainfall is effectively harvested, the volume of water harvested would be 78,000 litres. This in turn means 213 litres of water per day through the year, meeting the needs of an 8 to 10 member household. And here's cause to cheer. Tamil Nadu has been termed a model rainwater harvesting state. So that's all for this week on Suryadev Property Matters. We'll be back again same time next week with a roundup of all the hot properties in the city, take you into some beautiful living spaces and give you an in-depth report of all that's happening in the real estate world. Until then, goodbye.